Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Yuma Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay, and I'm so glad you could join me this morning for my daily spiritual practice. Well, I don't know how it happened, but we're 6 days away from Thanksgiving. How amazing is that? And many of us are going to see family members that we haven't seen in a really long time. And maybe that's what caused this word to come bubbling up for me. This week, our word for the week is giant. And the meaning of the word giant is is of very great size or force. Our reading today is from 100 Days of Believing Bigger by Marsha Evans Daniels. And it is entitled False Goliaths. Remember the story of David and Goliath? That was a personal battle, not because they knew each other or were close friends. They weren't, but because they were in close proximity to each other. The battle was about something larger than both of them. However, the unique thing God showed us is how close the two were in terms of space and physical proximity. Sometimes it's those closest to us that can seem to hurt us the most. Betrayal, rejection, disappointment, it all stings. Know that God doesn't bless a mess. He doesn't bless messy objectives, and he doesn't bless your need or someone else's need to be right and prove someone else wrong. The battle isn't about the battle. It's about something bigger. Goliath was called a giant because of his size, but he was easily taken out because he lacked substance. Don't let something that seems big cause you to forget who you are, whose you are, and the spiritual DNA you possess. To be a physical giant is far less important than being a spiritual giant. A spiritual giant is someone in whom God's might and power lives. Spiritual giants are extensions of God's hands and heart. No one is immune from trouble. In fact, we're guaranteed to have it. But we must also remember that God has already overcome every obstacle we could face. Don't let a visible giant stop you from seeing the unseen hand of God at work in your life. Things aren't always as they seem. And so this morning, as we go into our meditation, I'd like you to take a couple of thoughts with you. What fake giants are you facing right now? And how have you let their presence fool you? Our affirmation for this morning is, today I call forth the spiritual giant within me. So please close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Just drop those shoulders. Just notice how good it feels to be totally supported by whatever's beneath you. Let it just take your weight. Now just let go of all that stuff that's been playing in your head as we take this time to call forth our spiritual giant. For we are the hands and heart of God. Feel how good it feels to just allow that spiritual giant to fill your heart, to surround you in love, to fill you up, to just recharge everything that's been going on in your life that has just been taking your energy. I ask you to remember the powerful spiritual DNA you carry. As we sit in the silence, I invite you to call forth the spiritual giant within you. And as we sit in this high consciousness, I ask you to feel your spiritual giant, the might and the power that lives within you. You are an extension of God's hands and heart. Today, I call forth the spiritual giant within me. Things aren't always as they seem, for I am a spiritual giant, the heart and hands of God. What fake giants are you facing right now? How have you let their presence fool you? Things aren't always as they seem. Today, I call forth the spiritual giant within me. What fake giants are you facing right now? And how have you let their presence fool you? Things are not always as they seem. Today, I call forth the spiritual giant within me. Today, we send healing to all those suffering from natural disasters. Today, we send healing to all those at war, knowing that this is for the highest and best good of all. And as our journey comes to a close, we declare, today I call forth the spiritual giant within me. And I send great thanks to the universe for the opportunity to stop and remember that I carry spiritual DNA and that it is powerful, for I am a spiritual giant, the heart and hands of God. I send you much love and many blessings. And if you're traveling for the holiday already, I hope that you enjoy every moment of this Thanksgiving week. I send you much love, many blessings, and I declare this day to be blessed. Thanks for joining me this morning. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay, here at the Yuma Center for Spiritual Living. Thank you. See you next Wednesday.